Hi, friends. It's Regina. Checking in today to see how your spiritual day is going. That's right, spiritual. If you followed my videos, you know that I have spoken on our being spiritual beings here to have a human experience. So, today I'd like to talk on the friend that we have within us, our own unique self, and that is our essence. Our essence makes up who we truly are. Our essence is who you truly are. The essence that we embrace, it is the light that we have within us. And when we do that, when we try to encourage and develop our inner essence and bring it forward, we are doing and getting to know ourselves better. Being a friend to yourself is being true to yourself. Like Shakespeare says, to thine own self be true. And isn't that a very healing feeling? Being true to yourself, and bringing your essence forth, and finding out more and more about you. In doing this, we can also feel less lonely. You know, loneliness has now reached an epidemic proportion worldwide. It is widespread, touches every continent, and research has shown us that at least 1/3 of the peoples of our world experience loneliness daily. It is cutting our lives short. And the U.S. Surgeon General has labeled it a public epidemic. And he has associated this epidemic with greater increased risk of heart disease, stroke, any of the types of diseases, as well as depression and anxiety, and the list goes on. So he also compares it to 15 cigarettes a day, and that is astonishing. And so we need to take heed to what the professionals are saying and try to get in touch with ourselves and bring ourselves as best we can out of the loneliness feelings. Loneliness in particular is hitting our young people very hard. They are a large group that is actually, probably the largest group that is actually experiencing loneliness to such a great degree. Loneliness induces that terrible hormone that for fight or flight response, the fight or flight response. And this response creates great stress and plays havoc on our bodies. So let's take back our bodies. Let's take back our lives, our very lives, our wonderful, important lives. It's time for us to love ourselves. It's time for you to love yourself. It's time for you to sense your inner worth. Embrace your essence by being curious about life. Look up, go Google. What are some things, activities, that will induce the feel-good hormones? Look into that and find some things that would be interesting to you. We need all the feel-good hormones we can get in today's world, especially. So, let's release those feel-good hormones by taking a walk in nature, listening to classical music. I like Bach, but any of the genre would be great. Draw, paint, doodle, Just find those ways that will induce those beautiful hormones that make us live longer and happier. In other words, I'm asking for you to heart yourself. Put your own heart first before anything else. And now I have a once upon a time. I was a preschool teacher, and when the children would first arrive, I would have them do drawings. And can you imagine what those drawings were? They were all filled with hearts, rainbows, sunshine, and stick figures that had smiles on their faces and their arms raised up. It's a beautiful memory of mine, and it's a time when children are so responsive in bringing forth their essence and putting it on paper, displaying it in their everyday lives. And I think that's great, and I think that's something we should all strive for. I suggest we reach. Let's reach within us and bring forward your essence. Tell your heart that you are going to be kind to it. You are uniquely your own. Experience that. I would love for you to experience that, my friends. I will end with a quote by Fritz. I wish I could show you when you are lonely and in darkness the astonishing light of your own being. Thank you so much for being with me, and until next time, take care of your spiritual self.